Alright folks, so what we have here are a couple different locks and some lock picks. And I wanted to do a quick video just talking a little bit about the progression I've made learning how to pick locks over the last 2 months. And talk a little bit about these locks as well. But before I do that, why don't you go grab yourself a nice cold one, come on back, and we'll get started. Alright, hopefully everybody made it back. So what I wanted to do today is talk a little bit about the lock picking journey, for lack of a better word, that I've been on for about the past 2 months. When I first started picking locks, what I would do is I would take locks like this. This is a master lock number 3, and I believe this is the first lock that I did a video on. You can see it's locked. And it was easy for me to rake this lock open. Just take something like this that you put in there and you kind of wave it up and down and slide it back and forth, and you just attempt to get all the pins to the shear line at the same time. The way locks work is you usually have a number of pins that a key lifts and puts them all in order. Come on, man. Making me look dumb in front of everybody. Here you go, it's open. And at first I was like, oh man, this is easy. It's cool. I can rake open any lock. And then I started to buy more and more locks, and I was trying them out, and I wasn't able to do that. And then you could probably see on my last couple of videos, I had gotten some more challenging locks, and then I was not able to rake them open. So I was forced to learn to what they call single pin pick, and that's when you manipulate one pin at a time that's in a lock. And I hope I don't bump the camera here. And as I started to do that, I could open more locks. But what was important is that I learned about tensioning, and that was a really important lesson. And I learned that through raking. So a lot of people say, oh, you got to learn the single pick first, or you need to stick to raking, and I just found that the skills complemented each other, but I don't think that I would be able to single pin pick locks open like that if I hadn't taken the time to learn to use the rake, learn to use the torsion bar or tension wrench, as some people call it, and really learn about the internals or the mechanics of locks. And then I bought some locks that I just thought, this is a master lock, it's a 140. It actually has security pins. And I just thought that, hey, I'm never going to be able to open this lock, because I couldn't rake it, and then I couldn't single pin pick at all. So what I did is I just kind of spent some time just practicing and practicing. Let's see if I can get this thing. It's always difficult when you do this on camera. One, because the camera's kind of sitting in the way, and then two, you get nervous, and I don't know why you get nervous. I guess you could always edit it or not post the video or something like that, but I generally don't do that kind of thing, so. I don't know if you heard that pop. That was one of the security pins. This lock has 1 or 2. I don't know for sure because I never took it apart. You can only go on what kind of information you can get or see published on the internet. Come on, man. There you go. I don't know if I should go through all these locks because it's going to take a lot of time. This is an Abastalium. When I got this, I did a video, and I had a real hard time even raking this lock open, and that's kind of when I said, you know what, I'm going to probably have to learn to single pin pick these locks. But I guess the point of the video, and I guess what I wanted to show, was really is just through practicing, and just trying to pick these locks over and over again, and just working on it. I was able to really develop the skill set, and really I think the key to learning to be a better lock picker, and believe me, I'm not an expert, and I'm not claiming to be an expert. As a matter of fact, I consider myself pretty terrible at this. It's just practice. I put a lot of time and a lot of practice into it. Come on, you dang old lock. But it's kind of a cool hobby because, like, as you do this, you go from, hey, I can't open a lock into, hey, I can rake a couple locks open, I can single pin a couple locks open, and you actually can start to be able to see your skill set grow and see your skill set progress. And it's not overly difficult, really. The biggest thing is the time investment. I'm not feeling very good about this lock right now. I could see that pin give me grief. Dirty, rotten pin. Anyhow, we're starting to run up against a lot of time here, and I'm not having much luck, as usual. So I think I might go ahead and cut this short. But all I really want to say is that, hey, if you're new to picking locks and you're having some trouble, just take some time to learn the tension. Make sure you're doing both raking and trying to learn the single pin pick, and it really is just a thing of time and patience. And it's actually quite rewarding. I mean, it really is nice when you get one of these things to pop open, which it doesn't look like I'm going to do right now. Let's just give it one more sweep. You can hear something moving in there. Oh, I'm not going to bore you guys to death. That's it. Thanks, everybody.